Greetings from the FREEDOM Wellbeing Institute. My name is Susan Stevenson. Welcome to this meditation on frustration. I invite you now to sit or lie in a comfortable place where you won't be disturbed. You may choose to place a pillow behind your head and another under your knees. I encourage you now to close your eyes and focus on breathing at your normal pace. At the end of this meditation, you may choose to drift off to sleep or to return to your day. Being frustrated is uncomfortable. It can make us shut down or angry. It can be painful, disappointing, or irritating. But it also exists alongside hope. I now suggest that you return to focusing on your breath and start to take slightly deeper and slower breaths in and then out. As you continue to breathe in this way, let your body sink into the surface you are resting on. In this relaxed and resting, slow breathing state, begin to contemplate what is frustrating you. Frustration usually arrives when we have a goal or expectation, but we are experiencing challenges or barriers to reaching that goal or expectation. Our response to seeing or envisaging our goal or some expectation that is close to us but being unable to reach it is frustrating. As you relax, breathing slowly and regularly, picture and bring into focus your goal or expectation. Consider, what does it look like? Does it involve somebody else, or money, or gaining a position, or recognition, or some possession? Or perhaps your goal or expectation relates to some kind of achievement. Picture your goal or expectation in detail. Consider now, why is this goal or expectation important to you? Do you know why you desire or expect it? As you consider it, know that frustration can easily turn into anger, tension, anxiety, irritation, or a feeling of not being content. If frustration shows up in any of these ways, we usually begin to feel it in our bodies. Scan your body now and check if you are feeling anger, tension, anxiety, irritation, or a lack of contentment in your body. Now check if your breath is still slow, deep, and regular. Place a hand on your heart to take your pulse. Is your heart rate still steady and slow, or has it become quicker than usual? If your heart rate is quicker than usual and became quicker as you thought about your frustration, exhale slowly to slow it down. Notice, do your shoulders feel tight or lifted? Is your face soft or tension? If you found tension in your shoulders or face, crunch them up, and then as you breathe out slowly, release these muscles and visualize them long and relaxed. Notice, are your feet, legs, buttock or stomach clenched? If you locate clenching in your feet, legs, buttock or stomach, increase this tension, and then as you breathe out slowly, release it and blow it away with a strong exhale. Just as you pictured your goal or expectation, picture now the barriers to the achievement of those goals or expectations. Consider for a moment, are the barriers external? Do you need more money, resources, help, time or support? If so, consider your options for accessing these items. Or are your barriers internal? Do you perhaps need to persist, encourage and support yourself, be more patient, learn some new capabilities, ask for help, or perhaps even accept a reality, or shift and view the situation from another perspective? Stretch out your right arm to one side with your palm up and your left arm with your palm down. Consider the barriers you have noticed. Keep breathing softly and regularly. Consider which ones you would like to pick up and overcome with your right hand open, and give yourself time. Perhaps you'd like to pick up giving the goal or expectation you want more time to achieve, for example. Now consider if there are any barriers you would like to turn face down, like your left hand. What are they? Perhaps you want to turn down an expectation that comes from somebody else. Or the original goal is perhaps, you notice, no longer meaningful to you. But perhaps you linked it to failure and you have been keeping it close. Sit with your thoughts for a moment and consider which resonate as true for you. Now place both of your hands on your heart and feel their warmth through your clothing. Can you feel your heart beating? Notice as you contemplate the goals and expectations that have arisen, which lighten and quicken your heart, and which make your heart pound with tension or slow down and drag. Notice again the picture of your goal or expectation and the barriers that you identified like pieces on a chessboard. Consider, do you want to move any of the pieces? The goal or expectation, do you want to swap pieces out or change them? Notice also what stands in their way. What are the barriers? Can you remove some? Find a quicker way to achieve or swap for another piece? Or are there even others who could join you and support the achievement of your goal or expectation? Now, as you breathe regularly in through your nose or mouth and then slowly out again and again, notice how intense your feeling of frustration is. Begin to consider if it's time to review or modify your goal or expectation. Does it still fill you with positive expectations and hopes? Or is the frustration you are experiencing tipping you into negative emotions such as anger or irritation? Frustration means there is a gap between your goal or expectation and its achievement. Barriers to that achievement create frustration. But also remember that frustration is a sign of hope. It indicates that you are close to your goal or expectation. In fact, you are so close that you can see clearly the achievement of your goal or expectation nearby. Now, as you breathe, contemplate a bridge from your goal or expectation to where you are lying now. Consider for a moment what you need to travel across that bridge to remove the gap that now exists. As you breathe in and out and feel your heart beating in your chest, consider what ways could fill the gap you have identified, and consider the many different ways that gap could be bridged. Know also that you have travelled across this bridge successfully many times before. Reflect on those journeys and how you have bridged such gaps before, and how you will do this again. Now notice your breath coming in through your nose or mouth, bringing oxygen to nourish your body, and then leaving. Feel your breaths increasing your energy and strength as they come in, and then taking away negative or hopeless thoughts when you exhale. Notice how your hands feel resting by your side and the surface that they are resting on. As you continue to breathe in and then slowly out, notice if the breaths entering your body are warm or cool. Notice also how the breaths leaving your body have been used and warmed by your body. Just as we need to open our nostrils or mouth to breathe, we need to open our minds to travel over new bridges. Now each time you breathe, start to focus on breathing out tension from your body with each exhale. Feel your body begin to relax and get heavier, and notice how you are sinking more deeply into the surface you are resting on. Think kind, patient, and supportive thoughts about yourself. Rest in the knowledge that achieving a goal and meeting expectations is not easy. Now place your hands together and rub them very quickly until you feel the warmth growing between them. Now place your hands on your shoulders and hold yourself. Consider and say out loud an encouraging thought. Perhaps, I can find a bridge and I can cross over it. Take the time to receive the encouraging words you said. Now rub your hands together again and place them on your face. As your hands cool, gradually begin to part the fingers and allow light to filter in and your eyes to open. If you would like to drift off to sleep, stop this meditation now. If you would like to return to your day, begin by gently moving your fingers and toes, then arms and legs. Then open your eyes fully, sit up and take in the time and space you are in before slowly getting up and returning to your day. Enjoy your sleep or day and bring your encouragement to feelings of frustration with your expectations or goals. Enjoy the journey knowing that you alone can at any point release the pressure or frustration through compromise and flexibility with the world and those around you. Thank you for joining this meditation on frustration and the restoration of your universal well-being.